What is up, y'all? It is sunrise right now. It's like 50 degrees out. Alright, so many people visualize their future like they're watching a movie. They're gonna close their eyes, they picture life, the life that they want. They see themselves in it, and then they'll open their eyes and they're back to where they just were. And then they wonder, why is nothing changing? The problem is not the visualization, it's where you're standing when you do it. There was a guy, and his name was Neville Goddard, and he wrote about this in the 1940s, which is a while ago. And what he said was so simple that most people just dismiss it. He said the reason that visualization does not work for most people is because they're visualizing from their current position looking forwards. They're standing in the present and then they're imagining the future. And that gap, that distance between, where you are and where you want to be is what your nervous system feels the entire time that you're doing it. It's not excitement, it's distance, which is just another word for lack. And we already know what lack does. It keeps you, exactly where you are, no matter what. So what Neville called living in the end is completely different. Instead of standing, where you are and looking forwards towards the goal, you mentally step into the moment after it's already done. You inhabit it. You're not, watching yourself have the life. You're inside it, looking back. Already there. It's already done. And from that position, the goal isn't something that you're reaching for. It's just your life. And then the difference in how that feels in your body is immediate. Try it right now if you want, all right? Think about something that you want. Now picture it from the outside like you're watching it, like on a screen or like through a window at a dealership or something if it's a car. I like cars if you can't tell. That's wrong. Now step into it. It's already there. What happened? What do you think about now? That's just normal. What problems are you focused on now that the old ones are gone? What does a regular Tuesday feel like from inside that life? Right? Feel the difference. The second version is what your nervous system actually responds to. Because your brain doesn't update its predictions, based on things that you watch from a distance. It updates based on things you experience from the inside. So I used to do the first version for a long time. I would picture them having the McLaren, hitting big revenue days, and I'd feel this mix of excitement and longing at the same time. And the longing was a problem because longing is just desire dressed up, and desire carries the frequency of, not having. So I was doing the work and accidentally reinforcing the gap every single time. The shift happened when I stopped watching the movie and I stepped into it. When I started asking, what am I thinking about on a random Wednesday when $80,000 days are just normal? What's my next problem when money isn't the problem anymore? And sitting in that perspective, even for, 10 minutes in the morning, that started changing something. Not really in like a dramatic way. At first, it was just really quiet. Like my brain started treating that version of my life as a very familiar place rather than a foreign one. And then the decisions I made starting that time started matching the actions that I would have performed if I already was hitting those days. And the outcome started following. I come out here, you can't really see, but it's sunrise right now. I come out here in the morning because this place does something to my head. It quiets everything down. And honestly, this is just where I do it. I'll sit here, stand here, and step into the version of my life that's coming. Even though I've already gotten here, there's so much more to go, man. And I just do it a couple minutes before the day starts. And it sounds so simple. It is simple, but it's not as simple as easy, right? Not as ineffective. So if you've been visualizing and not seeing results, don't do more of it. Do it differently. All right, stop watching the movie. Step into it. Ask yourself, what are you thinking about when you're already there? What do your days feel like when the thing you want is just your normal life? Live in the end, not towards it. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll make one mindset, car, ecom, manifestation video every single day. Each day. 7 days a week. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.